Okay, hello, I am Jeremiah Smith, call me Jay for short. I like to call myself the code sorcerer as a play on words for, source code. But for all effective purposes, I just tell everyone I'm a wizard. Alright, I got a virtual piano on the left, and, let's see, did it stop? Might have unplugged it. By George, I think it did. Sorry. 1 second. Oh no. Maybe bad chord. Huh. Really? Well, let's try to reset it. Okay. Take 2. Or 3 or whatever. Alright, so here is the LG phone that I mentioned in the Kickstarter. It was a cheap phone to replace a main phone that had gotten destroyed, and I went ahead and tested the low latency on it. Lo and behold, it had better latency than the Samsung I had. So anyway, oh, I apologize, the screen is off. Kind of multitasking behind the scenes here. Okay, so I want to go ahead and exit out so you can see how to use it once you get it to run and build your machine. But I'm going to actually use it in a way that it's not designed for. So please bear with me. It's to try and conserve some time among the other things they do. So I tend to gravitate and play with my creations and whatnot in the area that I'm working on. And the thing I've been thinking about lately is also what I mentioned in the Kickstarter about sound cancellation. So if I were to generate the synth output, then sound cancellation would be relatively straightforward. But anyway, so I'm going to use the app, but without headphones. So right now, I've got my headphones disconnected, and what I'm going to do is ride the volume button throughout. And the reason being is it's taking a presumably unmixed mic signal. I'm going to turn on a fan here shortly also, and we'll play with that. But it's not supposed to really have anything else but maybe noise in with it's like an isolated vocal or instrument monophonic audio track or signal, sound, whatever you want to say. And hence the use of the headphone to create that isolation. Well, as I mentioned, it's quite annoying to me that we have to do that. So I'm going to use it, as I said, not intended, please note. Use headphones, be aware that this thing can feed back, so use at your own risk. But anyway, I went to the pitch estimate. Some of this other stuff was all the different stages to get, so this is like raw audio, just a regular audio wave. This is the fast Fourier transform, or it's the discrete Fourier transform computed in very quickly because it's a power of 2. And we're taking a snapshot, recording at 11,000 kilohertz, pretty low sampling rate, because if you have that, most of the notes and most microphones and whatnot now, they band limit for you on the input. So it's also a lot data, less data to toy with. So for the so there's just the frequencies. But this one actually makes use of these menus, and this is channel, MIDI channel, and this is MIDI patch. And it goes up, I believe, to the numbers that are in like the general MIDI patch set. I am a little behind on the current MIDI technology, although I've worked around it in studios and professional audio environments for years on and off. But anyway, so let's see how this thing does. Let's use a given pitch here. Now I'm going to turn up the volume on the phone to hear the pitch that it can make, right? So let me get a starting note for myself. Let me turn the actual computer on, or up the volume. Okay, let's sing something a little lower, more my range. Okay, so Now I'm going to try to turn this up so you can also hear its output. But note that it could get stuck in a feedback loop doing this, right? Okay. See, if I turn it down, the MIDI output doesn't go back into the mic and create a stuck loop, right? Now I'm holding it at variable distances from my voice, so I'm going to hold it right, like the phone right up to my voice now. Whatever that be. I'm not a singer. You got to really get the pitch right on A440. There's no room in the prototype for vibrato or variation from the actual. It picks the closest one to the A440 scale, and not a very just straight up linear measure. No more than that. Okay, now I want to use the computer speaker, because I was just having headphones in the computer to get a starting note, and I apologize for my singing voice. I don't have one. I'm going to hold the phone closer to the computer. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm kind of like holding the phone over the computer while I do this. So. So as you can see, my pitch and voice varies, and there's no smoothing or anything like that. So just the algorithm out of the box, which is kind of a makeshift normalized autocorrelation, is what is currently in the prototype, and it works okay. It's actually a little too precise. Well, I don't want to say that because there's much better than that. But anyway, that's just a short demo. Hit me up on GitHub or through Kickstarter, which this is my first, so for those out there who are used to this sort of thing, please bear with me. And I look forward to interacting with you all and learning about what you would like to see, throwing my ideas out there, really creating a very cool product. I've been even thinking, how could we incorporate some kind of machine learning down the road to where, you know, if you do a certain sound, it means hi-hat, and so on and so forth. So you could program, so your beatboxing could actually like trigger drums and things. So the possibilities really are endless. But for starters, I just want very accurate pitch, more accurate than there, which is pretty accurate, but it's not like I'm not a singer. So smoothing out some of the potential inputs and things like that, just to make it more music creation friendly, I guess you would say, is one of the next steps. Anyway, thank you for your time and your consideration.